February 2026. While most of the world debates the potential of neural networks in virtual space, the true power of humanity is still measured in millions of tons of steel and gigawatts of nuclear energy. We have reached a dead end on the Earth's surface. Now our ambitions are directed where the life of a biological species is impossible by definition. Imagine a pressure of 1,000 atmospheres. It is as if an adult elephant stood on the tip of your thumb. These are the loads that machine hulls endure in the abyss of the Mariana Trench. Or imagine radiation. That melts silicon chips in minutes. And the cold of Antarctica, that turns ordinary steel into brittle glass. To survive and work in this hell, we created iron gods. Today on the Maxi Five channel, we will break down 5 of the most extreme mechanisms of 2026. You will find out who won the race for the resources of the ocean floor, how a 14-ton robot replaces a human in the flames of a nuclear reactor, and why the new SpaceX lunar ship is 136 times larger than what the Apollo astronauts flew. Buckle up. We are starting a dive into the world of absolute engineering. Opening our list is the Arctic Logistics Base. When the temperature drops to minus 50 degrees, ordinary equipment becomes a monument to itself in 10 minutes. But not these beasts. The TGV-7M Severianen. It is the latest high-possibility crane manipulator introduced in early 2026. Its main feature is a boom with a reach of 18.9 meters, capable of lifting 8 tons of cargo. In conditions where there is no ground under the wheels but loose snow or permafrost. The Burlak 8x8 Expedition all-terrain vehicles work alongside it. These are machines 10 meters long with a range of 2,000 kilometers. Each wheel here has a displacement of 1,200 kilograms. This allows the Burlak not just to drive but literally swim through the ice slurry. A tip from Maxi Five. If you are planning an Arctic expedition, remember, in 2026, this is the only type of transport that turns into a hermetic living bunker if the engine breaks down, capable of supporting the crew's life for weeks. 4th place goes to a robot that does not breathe but saves lives. Colossus version 2.4. It is the pinnacle of French crisis robotics. This is a 500-kilogram tracked tank, built to work where a human would vanish. In 2026, it received an updated CBRN protection module, allowing the electronics to withstand radiation exposure up to 300 Gray. Its water cannon delivers 3,000 liters per minute, suppressing fires inside operational nuclear power plant units. It is fully protected against electronic warfare systems and holds a cybersecurity certificate. This prevents hackers from hijacking control during accident recovery. This is a dual-purpose machine. In peacetime, it fights fires, and in the event of a technological disaster, it becomes the sole scout in the reactor's red zone. In 3rd place is the most powerful ship in the history of the ice-breaking fleet, the nuclear giant of Project 10,510 Leader. Although its entry into service is the main intrigue of the late 2020s, its RITM-400 reactors with a capacity of 315 megawatts each have already passed key tests. This monster has a capacity of 120 megawatts on the shafts, which equals 163,000 horsepower. For comparison, it is like 10 aircraft carriers from World War II combined in a single hull. Leader is capable of breaking through ice 4.3 meters thick, while moving at a speed of 2 knots. But the main thing is, it carves a channel 50 meters wide, allowing Yamalmak supertankers to traverse the northern sea route year-round. 2nd place is the battle for blue gold at the bottom of the ocean. China's Kaituo II set a record in 2024, successfully operating at a depth of 4,102.8 meters. This is a 14-ton industrial predator that literally vacuums the floor in search of cobalt and nickel for your smartphones. But if we are talking about the pure abyss, then Vityaz-D rules here. This is the world's first fully autonomous vehicle, which in the 2020s reached the bottom of the Mariana Trench at 11,022 meters. In 2026, its AI was updated for swarm mode, allowing a group of such robots to map thousands of square miles of the ocean floor without a single communication cable to the surface. The leader of our top, a machine that officially makes the Moon the 8th continent of Earth. SpaceX's Starship human landing system. Forget everything you knew about spaceships. The HLS living volume is over 600 cubic meters. That is 136 times larger than the Apollo lunar module. It is a full-scale building as tall as a 15-story house, which must land on the Moon vertically. In 2026, the key phase of the mission is orbital refueling, to send one such skyscraper to the Moon. SpaceX needs to conduct from 10 to 15 tanker launches for propellant transfer in space. The astronauts inside will descend to the lunar surface on a special external elevator. Because jumping from such a height in 1/6 gravity is still a bad idea. We live in a unique time. In 2026, the boundaries of the impossible have been erased by engineers. We are building machines that are stronger than ocean pressure, more stable than radiation, and faster than Arctic ice. In the summer of 2026, two great tests await us: the orbital refueling of Starship and the first full voyage of the leader through the winter Arctic. What do you think? Which element will submit to us first, thanks to these monsters? The endless ocean or the cold moon? Write your opinion in the comments. We read everything. Like this video if this breakdown made you feel the power of human thought. And be sure to subscribe to Maxi 5 to know everything about the most massive technology on the planet. This was Maxi. See you at the next frontier.